Hey y'all, I am so excited today. I'm going on vacation. This video is going to be me going over my vacation budget and cash stuffing, all financials related around vacation. And also there are going to be 2 giveaway opportunities in this video. So if this is something that interests you, please keep watching.
Assets, investments, cash flow, life savings. I'm wealthy, no changing. Yeah, I'm debt free. You can live a life with a healthy relation to money. Just take it from me. See, baby, I'm debt free. Me and my family aligned to live abundantly. Just take it from me. That's how we do it. Budgets of freedom.
For those of you that have not seen my debt confession video, I did go into why I will be traveling on my debt freedom journey. I know that doesn't look like the typical journey because you are supposed to be saving everything and putting it towards debt and being responsible. But I was given the opportunity to travel for free, or at least flight. So I can fly anywhere that Delta flies, anywhere in the world for free. And then I also get hotel benefits. So I'm able to also get big discounts on hotels. And I only get to do this for a certain amount of time. So I want to take full advantage of this situation because I feel like it's like a once in a lifetime situation. So I did put some rules and parameters in place for myself around travel to make sure that I am still able to pay off debt. That's also in my debt confession video. But I want to make sure that I'm balanced, right? That I am taking advantage of travel to see the world, at least fly for free, but also making sure that I'm responsible and paying off my debt. So I did say in the video that if my time frame for debt to pay off, to be debt free, is a year and a half. If I have to push that out by like 6 months due to me traveling, I am okay with that. So today I will be discussing how I do my budget for my vacation. And I will be working out of my Wealth Foundation, the Wealth Foundation budget planner. And in here, there is a section for travel plans to make sure that you budget for your trip. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I'm not going to tell you exactly where I'm going. So the destination I am going to leave blank. One of the giveaways will be if anyone can guess where I am going. When I get back, I will check the comments, and whoever guesses correctly, I will send a gift bag of all things related to the country that I'm going to, whether that's like souvenirs or snacks or anything like that. I still haven't decided on exactly what it's going to be. So I am going, actually I leave this Friday, and I'm going for 5 days and 4 nights. My airlines will be Delta, and the flight price is $0. And then transportation. So these are the different expenses that I will be, or categories or expenses for my travel trip. So one of my expenses is going to be transportation. And this is going to be anything related to transportation, whether that is Ubers, taxis, buses, trains, anything related to transportation. And I gave myself a $40 a day budget. And keep in mind that I am going with someone else, so that will be split if I do an Uber or taxi, which is great. So $40 a day times 5, and that is $200. So I'm going to give myself a $200 budget. That will equal about $400 in transportation between the two of us, which I think is a good amount to set aside. The second expense is going to be shopping. So typically while I am traveling, I explained in my debt confession video, like I'm not going to, like before the pre-trip when I spend a lot of money as far as like nails, toes, hair, shopping, all that, I'm not doing any of that. I have enough clothes and things for on vacation. Like I still want to make sure that I'm very budget friendly and just very aware and conscious of what I am spending. So I'm trying to minimize and spend as less as possible because I still am on a debt-free journey. So I am going to set aside $200 for shopping, and this shopping will be like souvenirs or souvenirs for friends, people. I am including the giveaway gift in this amount as well. And so typically I don't like shop for clothes, shoes, or anything like that. So I don't want to spend too much or budget too much for that. So I think for 5 days, $200 is pretty reasonable for shopping. The third category and expense is going to be my food. So I gave myself a budget for $60 a day. So 60 times 5, so $300. So $300. And you can really get this average for food based off of like your past or previous vacations. If you have traveled before, just kind of do an average or estimate how much you have spent in the past. And then also you can add Google, like what's the average adult price spent on food a day. So this will be for lunches, dinners, breakfast. If I go out and get any drinks, anything like that, I'm not a big breakfast person, so probably won't spend a lot there. Do want to try a lot of the different foods, but where I'm going is not a big vegetarian or vegan place. So I don't know if I'm going to spend that much on food, and this trip won't necessarily be focused on food as well, or either. So the fourth category is going to be entertainment. So that's going to be any type of excursion, activities, anything fun. And I gave myself a budget of $400 for that. And I'm going to show you how I split that up between cash and on my card. So I think so transportation, shopping, food, flight, accommodation. So I am staying at a Marriott property. I get employee discounts at any Marriott property. We did narrow it down to one that we just recently booked because it was a nice property in a great location that we're looking to stay. And it's only $98 a night. That does include taxes and everything. So let's see, 98 times 4. It's going to be about $392. And then this is split between two people. So $196 a night. Sorry, $196 for the full trip. So $196 is $98 a night. Okay. And so once I get in and track all my receipts and everything, I will put the actual price to make sure I really want to stay in budget. Like that is my goal for this trip. Okay, so sightseeing. I do have a couple of places that we have already kind of mapped out in our itinerary, but I don't want to put it on here just because I feel like it's going to give away where I'm going. But there is a place for you to put your sightseeing and different tourist things that you want to do, activities. So one of the activities that I will be doing is an amusement park. I'm going to be doing a cultural dinner experience. And then I will be visiting a village. Hopefully that doesn't give it away too much. So these are the three things that we already know in our itinerary and already have booked. Some different restaurants. Like I said, one of the focus for this trip is not going to be food. There is a couple places that I do want to go, but I'm going to fill this out off camera just so I don't give away anything. So if I were to add all these up, so the flight 0, transportation 200, 200 for shopping, food 200, sorry, food is 300. Okay, so 200 plus 200 plus 300 plus 400 plus, oh, $196 for hotel. So I should spend no more than $1,196. I want to start, so my total budget, I want to start spending under $1,000 if I can. But if I do any solo travel, it's probably going to be more just because I won't be able to split the hotel or transportation or things like that. So another giveaway that I'm going to be doing is around, if you all think I'm going to stay under budget or go over budget, and if so, by how much. So when I get back and go through all my expenses and receipts, I'm going to record a video and we will see if I stayed under budget or went over budget, in what categories and by how much. So whoever is closest to the amount that I went over or under, I'm also going to have a gift and giveaway for you all. Alrighty, so that is kind of my budget for my trip. What I'm going to do, so I have my travel binder and I am going to go through here and get my cash out for the different categories. So see, transportation, I have $200. Let's see how much is in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $100. Okay, so I did take out $100 for this because the country that I am going to, they do not use Uber. So I had to sign up for a different transportation app, well, which I'll also discuss when I get back. So I put $100 on my card in case I need to use my card, and then I have $100 in cash for taxis, trains, or buses. So I'm gonna take this $100 out. Okay. So we're gonna minus 100. So now we have 0 left in this category. It's always so sad when you see your envelope go to 0. But I am super excited about this vacation, so I am not complaining. So food, I did budget $300 for, and I should have enough in my envelope for this. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83. Alrighty, so I have my $300 for that as well. Okay, and so I'm gonna minus $300. And now I am at 0. So I'm going to have to work on building these envelopes back up for my next trip, which I'm going to try to do a trip like every 2 months, just depending upon my situation and my money situation. Okay. And if I am paying off debt and being consistent with that, if not, then I'm not going to be able to travel. So for housing, which is my accommodation, so my hotel, I have already took out the cash for that. So I took out $196, put that on my credit card, and booked the room, which they will not take the money off until once we check out. But I did, that's already on the credit card, took that out of my envelope already, and they will be doing like a small deposit. So the deposit will also go on the credit cards. I personally, so I'll leave the $5 in the hotel envelope. I personally like to use, so I try to do all cash spending, but I do use my credit card on vacation just because if there is any fraud, I like to, I mean, it's easier. They won't have access to like my bank account in any way to be able to take more money out. It's typically easier to get charges reversed for fraud when you use a credit card. So this is one of the only times that I do use a credit card, when I go overseas or travel, for those reasons. Okay. And then personal. So personal is going to be, so although I'm not shopping before, and I did not even put that on here. So this is going to be like my pre-trip. And I did budget 100 to 100 or 50 to 150. And this is just strictly for my essentials. So like my travel size deodorants and soaps and things like that. So I need to go to Target to pick that up. But also, so that's typically around like $30 to $50 that I spend on that. But the reason why I budgeted $50 to $150 is because the weather is showing that it's probably going to be raining a little bit while we're out there, and the temperature is a little bit cooler. So I might have to get a jacket. I need to go to my storage and see what I have in my winter boxes because I might not have to buy one. So I am going to set aside, I'm just going to do 50 for my pre-trip travels. My nails already done. They're not fresh, but they are. I'm going to keep these. My toes are done. My hair is still in braids, so I don't have to do any pre-trip things. My eyebrows are done, so I don't have a $10 bill. Let me see if I have change in any, oh yeah, of these. Yes. Okay. So I am going to 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm going to put $20 back in here. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to set aside $50 for this. So 20, 40, 5, 50. So I still have $51 left. So I'm going to minus 50. And I'll have 51. Just do that again. 20, 40, 5, 51. Alrighty. All right. That is my pre-trip. My personal. Okay. So the next category I have, even though it's only like $51 left in there, or like, what do I have? $5 in here. I'm just happy when it's not all the way empty. So I'll take it as a win. Entertainment. So I did budget $400 for fun. Let's see what I have in here. 20, 40, 60, wait, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30. So I have 130 in cash. And what I did here was I already booked the tickets for like the amusement park, the cultural dinner, the village that we're going to, a tour. So I did that on my credit card already. This was what is left out of the $400 that I budgeted. So $130. And what I'm going to do is use this for like some of the smaller things that we're doing, you know, if it's a temple and it's $10 to get in, or, you know, things with smaller amounts, I'm going to use cash for that. So I'm going to take out 130. You guys, I had recorded the whole video and didn't realize that my mic had turned off, so couldn't hear any audio past entertainment. So I'm going to start back off. I was at shopping. So for shopping, I set aside $200 for my budget, and we are going to minus 200 to have this envelope at 0 as well for entertainment. Sorry, for shopping. And the last one is beauty. Now, I am not getting anything done for the trip, as I said. My nails aren't fresh, but they're going to have to make... My nails aren't fresh, but I'm going to make them work. I have braids and everything, so I don't have to do any beauty services. But right now in beauty, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 21. So we're just going to keep that in there and keep building that out for my next trip if I do have to get any beauty services done. Okay, so that is all the categories that I have for my travel. So let's set this aside because we have to do a few other things. I have to go back and do my budget over because I didn't calculate the pre-trip that I had added in there. So we're going to do that. And then I also noticed when I went back and watched the video, it was no sound, that I had made a mistake for food. So I had still only calculated that I allocated $200 when it was really $300. So let's just do that again one more time. So 200 for transportation plus 200 for shopping plus 300 for food, 400 for entertainment and fun, and then the $50 for the pre-trip. That comes to 1,150. And then when I add the 196 for the hotel, that is going to equal 1,346. So the total budget I am changing to $1,346. Okay, so that is the new budget for the trip, and that includes flight, hotel, and all spending. Another thing that I'm going to have to pay is going to be my phone. So where I'm going, the internet is not as good. So they have recommended to either get the plan on your phone or get like a SIM card and do VPN. So I'm just going to go through the plan on my phone. I already reached out to them and they said it's $12 a day. So if I do 12 times 5, that is going to be an extra $60 that I'm going to have to pay on my phone bill when that is due. Okay, so I'll just put that right there, and I'm going to include that in my bills for when that's due. Remember to add that $60. As far as the tipping, so this includes everything, whether, so let's just say $200 for transportation. What I'm also including in that is the exchange rate. So there may be a service fee to exchange this to the currency that for the country that I'm going to. So that's just going to come out of that budget as well. And then also tipping. So tipping where I'm going, they do not tip or expect a tip, and it could be considered rude. So I don't have to worry about getting those smaller denominations to tip. So I'm going to convert this into the currency that I'm going for the country that I'm going to, and I'll probably do that in the airport. I did call a few around me. None of them had the currency that I needed, and they said it would take like 1 to 3 business days. So keep in mind if you're going to another country of that as well. You can always do it at the airport, or if you live in a bigger city, they may have a lot more currency exchange companies or businesses that you can go to. So let's just see what the total is in cash for this right now that I have. Everything else has either already been placed on my credit card for payments, for different payments or hotels or entertainment. So this is all the cash that I will be bringing with me. If I have to use my debit card, which I'm praying I stay within budget, but if I have to use my credit card or debit card, it's also a good idea to call and see what those conversion fees may be, or foreign exchange fees, or the different service fees that they may have. I know my bank has, it's typically 1 to 3% for the foreign exchange rate, and then there's like a $5 fee for each time, like each transaction, each time you take money out of the ATM. So in total, I will be exchanging 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. So $780 I will be exchanging to their currency. So I'm going to put this aside, put this in my wallet. So when I get to the airport, I will just exchange this out to their cash or their currency. Now, the last part is going to be the giveaway. So I am going to do 2 different giveaways, and I just want to kind of explain the rules. So in the comments, if you have guessed, or if you can guess where I'm going, so the country and city. I know there's a whole lot of countries and cities, but I did give away a few tips. If you really listen in the video, there's a few tips to kind of help you figure it out. But if you put the right location in the comments, when I get back, you'll have about a week to submit those comments and or answers, and I will, when I get back, before I upload my next video, which will probably be from my vacation, the vacation blog or settling out my expenses, I'll check the comments and see if anybody guessed. If so, I'll reach out to you if anyone has the correct answer, and I will send over a giveaway gift bag from products from that country. The second giveaway that I'll be doing in this video, for this video, is to see if anyone could guess if I am going to go over or under the budget. So my budget is $1,346 for the complete trip. So if anyone guesses that I'll go over or under when I'll do my video to settle out my expenses for my trip, and you can guess, and whoever's the closest. So you have to put like, I think you will go over, and by how much? $100, $200, or I'll think you'll be under by $50. Whoever is closest to that number, I am also going to be doing a giveaway. So I'll check the comments, probably give it a week for everyone as well. I'll check these comments, and when I do my settling out video, I will, whoever's the closest, I'll send out a video. So this is how I cash stuff and kind of budget for my vacation. I try to use all cash, but like I said, I do mix it with my credit card. So any of the transportation, I put $100 on my credit card. The accommodations, I put $196 on my credit card, and then I will be getting the other half from my best friend, so we could pay that. And then entertainment, I put majority of that on my credit card because we have already booked some different activities. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or if there's certain things that you do or do not do for budgeting for your travel, maybe some new ideas that I can add to my routine. And when I get back, I'll also be showing you how I track my spending while I'm on vacation, what I use, how I do it, to make it very simple for when it's time to come back and kind of settle out, to make sure that you stayed within budget. Fingers crossed that it will be a very easy process for you. So I'll do that when I get back. I have pre-recorded about 2 or 3 videos, so I'm going to try to put those up and schedule those while I'm on vacation, so there's not like just a week of no videos or activity. But let me know how you all like this video. I am going to be doing some recording while I'm out there, so thinking about doing like a short vacation vlog just so you all can see where I went, and maybe if you plan on going there, you can get some ideas for my itinerary. But thank you so much for watching. I hope this has helped you out. Again, let me know what some different things that you do for your travel budget and vacation, and I will be seeing you all soon. Bye.
Budgets of freedom. That's how we do. That's how we do. Budgets of freedom. That's how we do. That's how we do. Budget of freedom.